Many have been shocked by the honeymoon location chosen by Jeremiah and Hannah Duggar. Fans recently got a sneak peek at the location while spending time together. How do you feel about the place where Jeremiah and Hannah are going on vacation? In any case, where are they heading? Last month, Jeremiah and Hannah tied the knot in a ceremony held in Nebraska. They are now on a honeymoon before tying the knot. On Wednesday, April 20th, Jeremiah and Hannah Duggar posted a picture from their honeymoon without much delay. Following marriage, the Bahamas. Before the two is Atlantis Resort. In her post, Hannah states that they are in the Bahamas. Jeremiah wore khakis and a button-down shirt, while Hannah chose a light white frock. "It is such a beautiful honeymoon place," Hannah remarked in answer to a fan's comment. Reddit users who are Duggar trolls are questioning Jeremiah and Hannah's decision to travel to the Bahamas. Given the Duggars' opinions on the subject, many individuals will probably be dressed in swimwear. In addition, it gets rather hot there, so most people are probably wearing summer clothing to stay cool. Furthermore, it contradicts the humility principles of the Duggar family. There, you might be surprised to see the Duggars on vacation. As you may recall, if the Duggars saw someone dressed inappropriately, they would use the code word Nike to warn their siblings not to look foolish in public. "I hope her swimwear was modest," a Reddit user wrote. As if to make fun of Jeremiah and Hannah Duggar. A bohemian resort would probably be more than delighted to kill a funny dude. "There will be bikini-clad women everywhere now," another voice continues. "And he's always had to look down at his shoes if one with even a hint of cleavage passed him. What should he do?" Another sarcastic jerk remarks. "I've visited this resort previously. It's essentially a huge water park. Whoa, a lot of fraud is going on. I never would have imagined a Duggar there. To go on vacation is a resort with a pool and beach." Nike. Another voice like Nike's yells. The Duggar family has long been one of the most well-known conservative Christian families in the U.S. Many people all throughout the world have followed, analyzed, and love them as they go through life phases from courtships to weddings and family customs. No other Duggar couple has captivated the public as much as Jeremiah Duggar and Hannah Wiseman have. Their admirers have been keeping up with every action taken by the couple since announcing their engagement. From wedding planning to their elegant, subtle social media posts, their fans meticulously scrutinized every aspect of their lives. Fans of the Duggar family were shocked and intrigued by their choice of honeymoon destination. But nothing could have prepared them for the news. The once-in-a-lifetime wedding starts. Jeremiah and Hannah's wedding was a lovely occasion. Lovely, subtle, and brimming with special family times. The event it was held in a peaceful rural church, and was the ideal embodiment of the Duggar brand. In their sincere vows, the couple pledged to appreciate one another, their faith, and their families through life's ups and downs. This wedding was regarded by many Duggar fans as the most beautiful in recent memory. As the ceremony drew to an end, word spread online about how joyful it was to be the newlyweds' departure for their honeymoon. Who would go with them? A quiet beach haven? A five-star hotel? Or perhaps a more traditional scene appropriate for the Duggars? An unexpected choice? The response was surprisingly unexpected and unusual. Fans of the Duggar family were shocked to learn that Jeremiah and Hannah's most unconventional honeymoon destination was an eco-adventure trip of Iceland. On social media, many fans expressed their opinions. Many were taken aback, intrigued, and even incredulous. Chalets, resorts, and religious retreats are popular options for the safe, family-friendly vacations of the Duggar family. A bold and adventurous substitute. Iceland, on the other hand, was known for its breathtaking geysers, rugged landscape, and volcanic landscape. Why is Iceland so unique? Those close to Hannah and Jeremiah believed that they were seeking an adventure that would challenge them, deepen their relationship, and expose them to the world in a way that no previous Duggar marriage has. Response from advocates. On social media, there was constant speculation regarding the announcement, such as YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Others made notes such as, "Iceland, such a shocking choice for the Duggars' honeymoon. This is insane. They are abandoning the traditional Duggar mode of transportation." Some were a little critical, but I adore how daring Hannah and Jeremiah are. Is it even appropriate for newlyweds to do this? This place is really dangerous. I assumed the Duggars would choose safe, low-key getaways. Regarding the ongoing controversy, a number of fan pages trended hashtags, such as hashtag Duggar and hashtag an adventure in Iceland with Jeremiah and Hannah and hashtag Iceland. So what made their honeymoon so special? Beyond lounging in five-star hotels, Jeremiah and Hannah had other plans. Instead, they agreed to a schedule full of thrilling adventures and stunning scenery, according to insider stories and travel blogs. As the couple explored volcanic landscapes and ventured close to active geothermal hotspots, they were astounded by the utter might of nature. An amazing method for a couple who were brought up in a traditional, seeing Iceland's unadulterated, untamed beauty was a great way to connect. Perhaps the most magical part of their journey was seeing the northern lights at night. The couple saw the aurora borealis spread out over the sky in a kaleidoscope of dreamy colors. They reportedly pondered their wedding vows and the future, while sitting peacefully beneath blankets. With its glacial lagoons and waterfalls, Iceland offered the ideal setting for any honeymoon. Reports state that the two took private boat tours of, marveled at stunning waterfalls and serene glacier lakes. Jeremiah and Hannah wanted to do more than simply observe the natural world, so they investigated local cuisine and culture. They sampled native food, visited quaint towns, and engaged in traditional Icelandic pursuits like fishing and creating handmade crafts. Fans of the Duggar family observed a different side of the family from a distance. One that was more daring, impetuous, and open to experiences that were not typical. The unsettling. The Duggar family is frequently shocked by this decision because it goes against the grain. There was more to Jeremiah and Hannah's trip to Iceland than just a change of scenery. It also indicated a change in outlook and values. Defiance of convention despite the fact that most Duggar couples choose regulated, comfortable settings for their honeymoon. This choice showed a desire for real, authentic experiences over photo ops. Adventure and peril. Iceland is beautiful, yet it may also catch you off guard. Outdoor sports are dangerous by nature. The terrain may be challenging, and the weather might change abruptly. By taking this risk together, they were demonstrating their maturity and mutual trust. Jeremiah and Hannah put their relationship above traditional ideals like wealth and beauty, by choosing an expedition that required daring and teamwork. Their honeymoon was about memories more than photo ops. The most recent social media posts. The pair's fans continued to engage with them after they shared glimpses of their Icelandic trip on social media. A film of them climbing past scorching vents caught their adventurous and vivacious nature, and it received praise for the lovely and ethereal scenery. Thousands of people liked a picture that was captured under the northern lights. Even after viewing merely images of Icelandic landscapes, there was much discussion about whether Duggar couples should travel outside of their comfort zones. Country streets or pastries. Influencers and Duggar fan pages jumped right onto the subject, making timelines of the honeymoon and contrasting it with previous Duggar trips. The narrative claims that Jeremiah and Hannah altered the rules around Duggar honeymoons, Stephen's identity, and his family's perceptions. The family wasn't always in agreement, but everyone was talking about the honeymoon. Some members of the Duggar family were dubious, according to sources, even though Michelle and Jim Bob were on board. According to an informant, Hannah's brother-in-law Stephen joked that the pair was brave albeit insane, making fun of the circumstance. This is Iceland. This resort in Florida is not a spa. However, the choice showed Jeremiah and Hannah's independence as a couple and communicated to their supporters and family that their marriage was about making their own choices rather than following others' lead. What the wedding of the Duggars can teach us. What information on the Duggars is available to the interested public? From this unusual honeymoon, even the most traditional families can be adaptable and create their own special path when partners reinvent long-standing traditions. Prepare yourself for a thrilling journey that will strengthen your bonds. When we work together to overcome obstacles, our ties are strengthened. Authenticity wins out over perfection, whether you're navigating ice waterfalls or scaling a volcano. Jeremiah and Hannah demonstrated that nothing is more important than personal growth and the importance of shared experiences. Meticulously orchestrated perfection. Conclusion: a honeymoon to remember. For Jeremiah and Hannah Duggar, their honeymoon in Iceland was more than just a trip. It was a proclamation. The couple's courage, curiosity, and determination to live a life beyond the norm won over many followers despite their initial horror. The story's real heart is in its portrayal of a young couple starting a new chapter in their life, boldly stepping into unknown areas, developing mutual trust, and creating memories that will last forever. Fans will always remember their unorthodox honeymoon, which revealed a bolder and more daring side of Jeremiah and Hannah Duggar. Whether it inspires more Duggar adventures or remains a once-in-a-lifetime wild event,